What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Jean-Jacques, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about tactics and mechanics surrounding power gain and wounds in Gigantic. So let's get to it. Let's start off with how to actually collect power for your team. You can kill enemy players for 10 power, or you can kill enemy creatures that give you 20 power. But the most efficient way to get power is to collect power orbs that spawn on your capture points. These orbs grant 20 power. Now you could collect these yourself, but that's not very efficient. So make sure you summon creatures on your capture points. These will collect power for you and will do it faster. What you may not know is that adult creatures collect power orbs even faster than young creatures. So make sure to upgrade your creatures when you can. Also try and help your team upgrade and get them to help you, since upgrading goes much faster the more teammates are around, and during the clash phase, you definitely do not want to be upgrading alone, since it takes even longer to do so. What I should also mention is that you can steal enemy orbs when they have no creature on their capture point ready to collect. These give 20 power as well, and you earn a nifty badge. Now that you know all the ways to get power, it's time to talk about the Rampage Phase. This is the phase where your Guardian attacks the enemy Guardian. Let's start off with one of the first things that I notice in many games, which is when a team has no real way of wounding the enemy Guardian, they tend to focus on killing an enemy creature. Now this is okay, but remember, you do not gain anything when killing an enemy creature when your Guardian is rampaging, except maybe for some map control. So instead of killing the creature during the rampage, take it down to 5 or 10% health and wait for the rampage to be over. Then kill the creature for an easy 20 power. You might have noticed that sometimes when your Guardian attacks, the enemy Guardian is instantly wounded. This is because a rampaging Guardian damages the opposing Guardian, and sometimes this can be enough to cause the wound. The amount of damage a Guardian does to its opponent depends on how much shield the defending Guardian has gathered. The higher the shield, the less damage it takes, with the Guardian taking no damage when it has a shield of 100 power. Also note that a defending Guardian cannot die from an attack of the rampaging Guardian when it has only 1 life left. A defending Guardian with 1 life left can only die from an attack of a player. Another thing that is good to know is that each life of a Guardian has a different health pool. In the current build, the first wound requires 4000 damage, the second 6000, and the final wound requires 8000 damage. Attacking a Guardian can sometimes be a suicide mission. So when you go all in for a wound and you know you're not going to get out, make sure you die before the power game starts up again. Because if you die after a recovery or after a successful wound, you'll give the enemy team 10 power and the player advantage. Now the last thing I want to talk about concerning wounds is when to actually defend. I see a lot of players instantly rushing back to their Guardian when the enemy Guardian starts to attack. But oftentimes this isn't necessary. Either because the enemy team has lost a few players, isn't in a good position to begin with, or decides to go for a push on a capture point instead of your Guardian. So before you sprint back to defend your Guardian, try and find out where the enemy team is going and let their movement decide your next action. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and what topics you would like me to discuss in the future. You can follow me on twitch.tv/MrJacques, where I stream Gigantic amongst other games, or connect with me on Twitter at twitter.com/MrJeanJacques. Thanks for watching, guys.